Hi and welcome to my channel Let's Go Everywhere. Today I'm gonna show you my new bike, Yamaha NMAX 155. Scooters. Local people in Indonesia call it motorbikes. If you live in Indonesia like me, you have to rent a bike because it's almost impossible to live in the island without a scooter. Pedestrian areas and sidewalks very often simply do not exist. If you have a car, you immediately create a traffic jam and you can spend a lot of time in it. Locals and tourists ride scooters. But what kind of scooters should I choose? You can be offered for rent both of small low power bikes and large powerful motorcycles. Here's a wide range of scooters for rent. Yamaha NMAX 155 is a perfect choice for all Asian countries. Lightweight, affordable, economical for everyday commuter. It's easy to maneuver in traffic jams among the cars and motorbikes. When you're riding a bike, it's very important is not to fall on asphalt, which partially covers our unique planet Earth. So let's start with the brakes. Brakes with two pistons and 230 mm disc on both the front and rear wheels. Yamaha does not install drum brakes on those models, it's good. The stock comes with ABS on both wheels, which is very important for safety. The scooter will not block the wheel during sudden braking and will prevent rider from falling. This is quite critical for twisty wet roads with stones and sand, especially important for beginners. The bike has a lightweight tubular frame. The size of the scooter is quite large and comfortable, even for tall fellas. I'm not a normal rider because I'm 190 centimeters tall, but this bike is quite comfortable for me. I was surprised how much I was riding from one hotel to another, popping to the shops, fitting stuff underneath the seat. I've ridden this bike on all type of conditions. Rain, sunny days, and it's very practical even through corners, but even through tight traffic. It's very nimble. A smaller wheel helps maneuvering around cars. Turning radius of this bike is very impressive. It's hot in Bali, and periodically it rains so heavily that stones float along the road and all traffic stops. It's important for me that laptops, cameras, phones are in a protected dry place. Therefore, about trunks and glove compartments. The trunk is located under the seat and it's opened using the button that is unlocked with a wireless key and turning the ignition switch to the open position. The trunk volume allows you to store one full-size helmet, but I didn't need it at all. I carried a backpack with my stuff and MacBook Air with 13.5-inch display in the trunk. I had a lot of stuff in my backpack, sets of clothes, raincoat, cables, chargers, headphones and everything you need traveling around Asia. On the steering column, there is additional compartments for storing a case with sunglasses and other devices. On the right side, the compartment is smaller and is closed with a lid. It included 100 mm bottle of sunscreen. The left compartment has no lid, but it's much larger. I store my portable Bose speaker in it. It's equipped with a 12-volt socket. You can charge your phone. When it rains, water flows in this place. Why did they make it without a lid? I don't understand. If this trunk is not enough, you can install the additional locker. And now about the engine. The 4-stroke gasoline liquid-cooled engine with a single overhead, single-cylinder power with a volume of 155 cubic meters, making 14.9 horsepower and 14.4 newton meters of torque. CVT allows you to drive every day with a pleasure. It surprised me how fun it is as well. The Blue Core engine also features a fuel injection system and VVA, variable valve actuation. This saves fuel and improves engine efficiency. Fuel must be of high quality. This is 95 gasoline. In Bali, it's Petromax gasoline fuel. This is explained by the rather high compression ratio in cylinder. It's 10.5. The fuel tank capacity is 6.6 liters and you can go about 44 kilometers per liter, which is pretty good. But of course, it depends how you ride. There is no much engine vibration at all. You can feel it only on handlebar. It's really comfortable. Acceleration is very nice. It's smooth and seamless. The scooter engine is liquid cooled. The scooter runs quietly and will never overheat on a traffic jam. The large radiator can be seen on the right side of the bike. The suspension seemed to me quite stiff and not energy intensive, despite the two large rear shock absorbers. Its telescopic forks up front and dual piggyback shock absorbers. On small bumps, the rear kicks back a lot. If there's a speed bump ahead, you immediately slow down, so as not to get hit in the ass. The start-stop system turns off the engine after 5 seconds of idling. This is useful in traffic jams and traffic lights to reduce the risk of inhaling exhaust fumes. This system can be easily turned off using a button on the steering wheel on the right side. Start-stop only works at optimum engine temperature. Display dashboard is LCD, mono minimalist style. It's still visible on even a direct sunlight. In the middle of the display there are large speed numbers. On the sides there are columns with remaining fuel and engine temperature. The clock and odometer are made in small numbers. It's also got those great features like a keyless system. You don't have to stick the key into the scooter every time you ride. Just remember to put the key in your pocket and just walk up the bike. You turn the knob to the right, press the brake, press the ignition button, and the scooter will start. When you already arrived, the bike is not turned off. It will beep to remind you to turn off the ignition. The NMAX has LED headlights. The road can be seen perfectly, and I won't add to that a fuel economy because fuels is a big issue nowadays. Gasoline consumption is approximately 3 liters per 100 kilometers, service interval 6,000 kilometers. After the first 1,000 kilometers you need to change the engine oil. And cleaning, the scooter is very basic in that sense, so it's few panels and you can wash it easily. The cost of rent for 1 month on the island of Bali is 2,500,000 Indonesian rupiahs. It's around $170. In showroom, the new bike costs you more than 35,815,000 IDR. It's about $2,440. In summary, quite a comfortable scooter with a good dynamics for its size, ABS in stock, excellent disc brakes, keyless, practicality, narrow, it's very easy to commute, low cost maintenance and fuel efficient. Minuses: stiff suspension and the trunk could be a little bit bigger. If you want to get from point A to point B comfortably with no headaches, it doesn't get much better than this daily commuter. I can confidently recommend it to you for rent or purchase. This month I had a lot of fun driving NMAX 155. This really changed my mind about scooters. I currently have a Honda ADV 160 that I'll be driving next month. I just started to make a new review of my Honda. Please subscribe to my channel. I will always be happy to share my experience in scooters and other stuff. See you!